morning. Welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Monday, November 11, 2013. This is Veterans Day in the United States, the day commemorating the end of World War I in 1918, now expanded to include expressions of gratitude to all who served. If you want to watch this on television, go to www.catex.com. The situation in the Philippines is chaotic right now. Officially, the Philippine military says some 942 people have been confirmed dead. This is in the aftermath of one of the most powerful storms ever recorded on Earth, Super Typhoon Haiyan, which blasted into the central Philippines on Leyte Island on Friday morning. Government sources are saying that the death toll could reach 10,000 or more. The city of Tacloban, which has a population of about 220,000 people, apparently was completely destroyed. Because of the destruction of communication and transportation links, it's very difficult to get a reading on exactly how many have been killed as a result of the storm. One thing that the authorities are saying is that while they were prepared for the wind, they were not prepared for the storm surge. The storm surge apparently reached some 25 feet in some areas, specifically in that city of Tacloban. The high winds reached a point of about 170 miles per hour after it made landfall. The storm then moved across the South China Sea and hit Vietnam. Some 800,000 people were evacuated by the Vietnamese, and the storm is now dissipating over southeastern China. No reports of any damage or injuries yet in Vietnam. Meanwhile, last night in Los Angeles, the actor George Clooney commented on the typhoon. He said it's terrible, and he did not see why there was any reason why celebrities should not band together as they did for Hurricane Katrina, as well as for the Haitian earthquake. Clooney also made a statement about global warming. He said it's ridiculous to deny the existence of climate change as well as its possible effects on storms such as this. Again, we continue to monitor the Philippines, and our thoughts and prayers are with them. The UK-based insurer Royal Sun Alliance late Friday suspended 3 senior executives in its Irish unit, and it warned investors that its full-year operating result is going to be about £70 million below current market expectations. They suspended the CEO Philip Smith, the CFO Rory O'Connor, and the claims director Peter Burke, pending the outcome of an investigation into the unit's claims and finance function after a routine internal audit revealed quote-unquote issues. The Irish Financial Governmental Division has begun to investigate after the RSA action. Meanwhile, in the London stock market this morning, RSA shares fell about 13% in early trading. That's about $785 million wiped off the books. RSA made a statement saying that any issues, to the extent there are any, are limited to the Irish division, which is, quote, a very small portion of their overall portfolio. Meanwhile, the big reinsurer Partner Re is taking proactive steps to protect itself from more decreases in reinsurance premium at the January 1st renewals. According to Nomura analysts, they say that Partner Re expects pricing for reinsurance to drop by 5 to 15% on January 1st. They also say that not only is reinsurance pricing in catastrophe lines likely to go down on January 1st, but they also expect flat rates or lower rates across all other lines of business. Nomura points out that since property cat is less than 15% of Partner's total book, they should not necessarily be in very bad shape. In the United States, federal prosecutors want the Bank of America to pay about $865 million over losses incurred by the U.S. government after it bought thousands of home loans through Fannie Mae made by Countrywide Financial, which had been purchased in turn by Bank of America. A jury last month found the bank liable for knowingly selling thousands of bad home loans to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. The government had accused the bank of urging workers to churn out loans, accept fudged applications, and hide ballooning defaults through a loan program called the Hustle, shorthand for a high-speed swim lane, which operated under the motto, Loans moved forward, never backward. Meanwhile, the global economy was falling apart and the bank continued to churn out approvals and sell them to the government. The bank based in Charlotte, North Carolina, denied there was any fraud. An interesting event in Iran over the weekend. A gunman shot and killed Iran's deputy industries minister. This is the second assassination in Iran in a week. On Wednesday, a prosecutor was killed, apparently in a southern region near the country's border with Pakistan. Iranian Sunni Muslim fighters claimed responsibility for the shooting of the prosecutor. No word yet on if anybody claiming what occurred with the deputy minister. Meanwhile, the talks in Geneva broke down over the weekend. The West remains unanimous, apparently, in agreeing to the terms that they're offering the Iranians. The Iranians walked away from the table saying they couldn't accept the deal. However, there is an undercurrent of optimism, apparently, that at least both sides understand what they can agree to and what they can't. Yesterday in the Bahama Islands, 4 people, American citizens, all of them, were apparently killed in a small plane crash off the Bahamas' northernmost island. It was a single-engine plane. It crashed into waters a few miles off Grand Bahama Island. It was apparently a sightseeing trip. The plane was a Cirrus 22. The Royal Bahamas Police Force say that the aircraft was destroyed. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. If you're off today, enjoy the day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.